You know, I'm not going to lie. Life recently has been a little bit stressful since I've given up corporate life and started my own consultancy. And so, you know what they say, when the going gets tough, the tough take a little time off. So today I'm having a bit of me time. One of the advantages of living in the eastern province of Saudi Arabia is that you're only a short drive away from the beautiful island of Bahrain. And that's where I'm headed today. Grab my passport, my resident ID, a bit of cash, and here I go. Already feeling a little bit more calm, smile back on my face and relaxing, breathing. And here I am on the road to Azizia, waiting for that turn off to the Bahrain Causeway, which is one of the longest causeways in the world, right over the sea, linking Saudi Arabia with Bahrain. Now, if you've left Saudi Arabia quite some time ago, you'll be surprised at how smooth the causeway has become now. The gates, here is the beginning of the bridge where we used to pay tolls with cash or a card. Well, now we use an app called Al Jasser, which allows us to prepay. So you just drive up to the barrier and the barriers recognize your number plate, and hey, presto, up that barrier goes as soon as it recognizes my car, and we're onto the causeway without any human interaction at all. So here I am on the causeway at the beginning, heading over to Bahrain, and soon I'm over the water. What a beautiful drive this is, and the great feeling you get as you're driving over the water, the calm blue seas lapping the sides. It's a really lovely sight. You know, I've done this drive many times over my quarter of a century living in Saudi Arabia, and before you know it, you're at that middle island where all the exit and immigration is done. And again, those who haven't been across the causeway recently will be amazed at how smooth the whole process has become. It used to be an absolute nightmare. Even the insurance is prepaid, and so that you just drive up to the barrier and there you go. Your Bahrain insurance all done in advance, and the very first sight you see is this beautiful mosque. And you know what, I couldn't help parking my car for a few minutes and admiring this gorgeous sight. It's been rebuilt, so there's nothing like the old mosque that used to be in the same position. It's on the middle of the whole Bahrain Causeway, and there's a cool corridor which links you through to other services. I always drop off at the Zain mobile counter where the friendly people greet me, and I grab some, a SIM for my trip. Much cheaper than buying a package. Right next door is a great shop with its own little bakery, well stocked for a quick snack or something. Really friendly staff, cool place, has everything you might need for the second half of the trip on the causeway. You know what, the whole causeway took less than 20 minutes today, which is amazing. I picked up a quick snack which I can munch on. Didn't have breakfast today. May Allah forgive me, and may my fitness guru forgive me for that horrible snack. I popped into the mosque and really offered my afternoon prayers, and it was so nice and so peaceful. Straight after that, popped my shoes back on again, and I'm going to continue my journey for the second half of the causeway. My car is looking a bit dirty, I must admit, so I might pop into an area which I know, which has good car cleaning, and we'll get that sorted as soon as we get there, but not before a quick gulp of cool diet Pepsi. Oh, I needed that. Back on the causeway, let's head into Manama, which is the capital of Bahrain, a city I know very well. I have lots of friends here. In fact, when I come to Bahrain, I sometimes have to slip under the radar because, honestly speaking, whenever my friends find out I'm there, we always try to hook up for a coffee or dinner. But today is a quick in and out mission, so I'm gonna quietly creep in. And here we are in Manama now, the capital. You can see the skyline emerging in front of us, skyscrapers. It's a really modern, friendly, clean city. But Bahrain is not a very big island, but it's so friendly and so nice. I call it sometimes the little cousin of Dubai. Dubai, is just an amazing place, but this is also calm. I'm coming to the car park here where I know that there are usually some good car cleaners around, but today it seems really quiet. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's so hot today. Maybe it's because it's a weekday, so they're not around, because you can see the car park is fairly empty today. Oh, wait, there's my favorite car cleaner. He's found me. This guy is called Adil. Salaam alaikum, Adil. Always gives me a good price. I negotiate with him, but he gives me a lovely price for cleaning my car. And today he's asking me how long I'm going to be, and then he said, don't worry, I'm going to do a fantastic job for you. He actually made me move my car into the shade, which isn't surprising. It's such a hot day, honestly. I admire these people. So I've paid him in advance, and let's see what a job he does on my car. So polite, so courteous. This guy's name is Adil, if you're ever in the region. But boy, the humidity is really getting to me now. It is so hot, it's hard to explain. But I know that kadak chai is not the best drink to be drinking when it's hot, but I cannot leave Bahrain without having one of these lovely kadak chais from Kadak King. It is so refreshing. There you go. No trip to Bahrain is good without one of these. Now, my next stop, I've popped into Manama Souk, and it's no end of lovely little trinkets and souvenirs. I must say today is a little bit uncomfortable because of the humidity, but honestly I just wanted to pop around and show you all these beautiful shops here. You can bargain with these people. Wooden pieces of furniture, beautifully decorated, ornaments, decorative pieces. Look at these beautiful lamps. Wouldn't they look amazing in a patio or even in your front room? Wooden creatures here and animals, and bags and handbags and suitcases. Oh, hello. who's that? Anyway, it's a lovely place to wander around, but today I'm going to cut short my visit a little bit. If you would like to visit, this place is right behind the Bab al-Bahrain. The Bab means door or gate, and this is the original gate to the city or the center of Bahrain. So let's get back to my car, see what a good job Adil has done. Wow, that's nice. He's made my baby shining clean again. I'm looking around for him to see if I can give him a tip. I can't really see him, so where does he normally sit? He sits under these couple of trees. If I can see him, I'd love to give him a little tip. No, doesn't look like I'm going to find him. So next time I'm in this area, I'm going to add a little bit of money onto his next cleaning, because he really does a good job, and I admire him for doing it in this horrible heat. Check my face. It's really difficult in a video giving you some idea of how hot it is, but believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sweating like a good one. Next stop, I'm going to go to Jaffair. Bahrain is made up of some really different and distinct areas with their own personalities. Driving into Jaffair, which is mainly hotel and food land, you could say, and so lots and lots of hotels here. The Grand Mosque is at the right of the gateway of Jaffair, and I'm entering now what is called Shabab Avenue, or Food Street as it's known as well. And this place pretty much is full on 24 hours a day, with every single type of restaurant you could possibly imagine, from pizza to McDonald's and everything you might, Nando's, coffee shops, Indian food, Thai food, Subway. You can see that it's an absolute delight for any foodie. It's about a quarter of a mile long, I'd say, and flanked on both sides with great restaurants and coffee shops. More shops than you'll ever need. So this is a good place to come. Look at that, Five Guys is here as well, along with all your favorites. There's Starbucks. Now, the parking is paid, but I found a secret place. Shh, don't tell anyone, where I always get free unlimited parking. No trip to Food Street would be complete without my golgappe, my pani puri, and this is one of the best places. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, the pani puri is next level. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, wow. That really hits the taste buds. On to Tim Hortons, where you get great tea, coffee, and good Wi-Fi. So I'm here with a room with a view, settling down to my tea and croissant, and I'm delivering a training course in a couple of days in Jubail, Saudi Arabia. So I'll end my trip with a little bit of work before heading back to Saudi. So there you go, me time with a little bit of work thrown in. thank you for joining me on this journey. It's been a pleasure having you along. You take care of yourself, and I'll catch you in the next video. All the best. See ya. Bye.